afternoon.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm okay. I mean, I was stuck in traffic. I couldn't find this building, and so I'm kind of a little frustrated already.
Oh, okay. So I know it's really hard finding this place. I even get lost sometimes too, so it's fine. So what brings you in today?
Well, actually, I don't know. I've never really done this before. My sister is actually the one who suggested this. She thinks that this is actually going to help me with what I'm going through right now, so I don't know I really don't know why. I know why I'm here, but I don't know how this is going to help me.
So what makes your sister think you need counseling?
Well, right now I'm going through a tough time. I have 2 kids, and it's just so stressful because they're like, I have a 3-year-old and I have a 1-year-old, so it's a lot to handle. And then I'm actually, I mean, I have a husband, but I wouldn't say he's a good husband, so that just makes it even more stressful.
So I know things can be stressful, but I'm still glad you're able to make it in. So tell me more about your husband.
So like about him, like what he does.
Anything you would like to share.
So he works, like he leaves early in the morning from like 5 in the morning and doesn't come home till like 8 or 9, but when he comes home, he just goes to bed. So then I'm with the kids all day, and he doesn't want to help me with much, and that just causes a lot of stress. I mean, I understand that he has to work and he makes the money because I've never worked in my life, but I just wish that he would help me with the kids more, or be around more. Well, not be around more, because I wouldn't want him to be around my kids anymore, but it just, I don't know, just the kids deserve to have a dad. But right now, I'm just want to leave him. I actually don't want to be with him anymore, but I don't know how. And I guess that's why my sister recommended, coming to counseling and trying to help me how to move on and how to, I don't know, make it on my own, I guess.
So how are your kids taking this?
I haven't really thought about it. I mean, they're 3 and 1, so they don't really say anything. So, I mean, they don't. When me and my husband argue, we don't really have the kids around, which is good. I always tend to put him in the room when he starts to yell.
Okay. So how long have you and your husband been together? Since the arguing started?
We've been together for 5 years. We got married 2 years ago. And so everything was fine until just about a year ago when he became very verbal and very kind of abusive towards us, well, mostly me. And I've just stuck around the whole year because, I mean, he's never been like that until just recently, so I thought maybe he'd change. But it's just gotten really worse where I just want to leave, and I think it'd be best for me and kids. I just don't know how.
So is there any support system that you have? Because I know earlier you mentioned your sister and how she wanted you to come into the counseling. So
yeah, I actually kind of do, but I just wouldn't want to be like a bother to them, because our family hadn't talked in a while because I was with him. They didn't like him from the start. So then now that I'm needing their help, I don't want to just ask them. But the first person I reached out to was my sister. So thankfully, she did advise me to come to counseling, and she's been trying to help me, but I don't think it's enough, or I don't think that's helping. So that's why I decided to come into counseling, because I feel like it is traumatic. Like, he's just very abusive, and I'm kind of scared to go home, but I mean, I don't have anywhere else to go, and so that's why I kind of stick around with the kids.
So how is he with the kids?
He's not really involved with the kids. I mean, he was when the firstborn when he was born, for the first months. But after that, he got this job that he's rarely at home, so he's not really around with the kids. And so I kind of feel bad because the kids do reach out to him and try to, like, play with their dad and stuff like that. But he he doesn't really acknowledge them. But other than that, he's not really abusive towards them or nothing. He's just nothing at all, which is, I don't know if that's either good or bad in my situation.
So I know you said he's abusive. How is he abusive toward you?
He just gets very verbal. Like he'll get mad easily if he's like a perfectionist. Like he'll get mad if he sees a house. He like the way he thinks that it's not tidy enough or something. He'll explode. And he'll get very overprotective of what I do. He checks my phone every night. He gets very abusive. Like we've gotten physical a few times. Thankfully, it hasn't happened in front of the kids, but that's what I'm scared that eventually, if it's not in front of the kids, it'll be towards the kids. But I don't know what else to do. He's just very. He has a temper. So yeah.
I'm glad you have a support system at home, like your sister's there. I'm also here for you. You're not going through this alone. If I'm not able to help you, I do have resources that are going to help you get you that step forward into like where you need to be, or where you want to be with you and your kids. Because the main thing is keeping your kids and you safe.
Yes, that's completely what I want. I want to have the kids in a safe house, and so where they don't listen to us arguing and stuff like that. I want them to grow up in a good environment.